treated the phenomenon as technology. Supporters of this idea pointed to its glossy sheen, its branching growth, and the way it appeared to split and rejoin. They speculated it might be a form of engineered matter, designed to replicate, adapt, or respond to outside signals. If true, it would represent a type of material science far beyond anything known publicly. Programmable matter that behaves almost like a living system. Each of these theories came with challenges. The extraterrestrial view raised questions about how life could survive the extreme heat of atmospheric entry. The biological explanation struggled to account for the unusual movements, which didn't match known fungal or microbial behavior. And the technological theory implied a level of engineering that, if real, would reshape our understanding of materials entirely. What made the debate so intense was the rawness of Kin's footage. People weren't relying on second-hand reports. They could watch the clips themselves, replay the moments, and argue frame by frame. That direct access gave every theory fuel. And while no single explanation won out, the variety of interpretations only added to the sense that Kin's discovery was not just strange, but potentially significant. When strangers came knocking, according to him, strangers began reaching out, some through calls, others by showing up in person. A few claimed they were worried about his safety, urging him to hand the meteorite over for protection. Others skipped the pretense and simply tried to buy it, treating the discovery like a commodity. These encounters left Kin uneasy. He admitted he feared that government agencies or wealthy collectors might eventually come for the specimen. To him, the danger wasn't only the strange behavior of the black substance, but the possibility that it could vanish into private storage or locked laboratories, never to be seen again. To guard against that outcome, Kin made a choice: secrecy paired with visibility. He refused to reveal where the specimen was kept, but he continued releasing updates to prove it was still in his possession. Each new clip served two purposes. First, it documented the growth and changing behavior of the material. Second, it acted as a public record, a way of saying, "This exists and it hasn't been taken." For his followers, those updates carried heavy meaning. They weren't just watching a mystery unfold, they were protecting it. Many felt strongly that if the black substance was real, it should not be hidden away in vaults or buried in classified reports. The public, they argued, had the right to see it, study it, and ask questions. This sentiment raised the stakes. The meteorite was no longer just a scientific curiosity or a strange personal find. It became a test of transparency. Would this phenomenon remain open to the world, or would it be absorbed by powerful interests and concealed? The more Kin spoke of pressure, the more determined his audience became to keep the story alive. They saw his secrecy not as evasion, but as protection, both for himself and for the evidence. In their eyes, the safe holding the specimen wasn't only a container, it was a line drawn against disappearance. At its heart, the conflict was simple. If the object truly held something extraordinary, should it be hidden, or should it remain visible to everyone? That question turned Kin's personal struggle into a broader issue, one that touched on trust, control, and who gets to decide what knowledge belongs to the public. Thanks for watching. I'd love to know, what part caught your attention most? Share your thoughts in the comments. If this story made you curious, hit like and subscribe so we can uncover more mysteries together. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning the unknown.
Okay, if this video is legit, we are screwed. Seriously. So a man in Panama claims that he recently found a freshly fallen meteorite. At first it looked just like some old space rock, so he kept it as a little collectible. But then he started doing experiments on it and noticed some very strange things about it. For example, he put a leaf on it and it shrivels the leaf and then actually even burns it, like burns right through it, which is strange. And over time, he noticed some even weirder things happening. For example, the impact zone in the dirt where it landed actually glows at night. I'm not sure if it's like a radioactive substance or something, but then something completely bizarre, and honestly I'd say worrying, starts to happen. It started growing, almost as if it was alive. So here's the argument. Is this just some wild fungi or spores from the dirt? Or is it actually an extraterrestrial microbe that flew to us across the galaxy? I mean, typically, anything alive would burn up, like when an asteroid breaks through Earth's atmosphere. But not all life is fragile. We've even found types of bacteria here on Earth that live in the most extreme conditions.
Wow, ¿eso qué es? ¿Quién corre? Ven a ver. ¿Qué? Si es metálico, tócalo para ver si es metálico. Busca agua, esto está bien caliente. Busca agua.
Este es el primer contacto con el meteorito.
Más agua. Más, échale más. ¿Qué? ¿Eso cayó del cielo? ¿Qué? Échale, enfríalo. Ya puedo agarrarlo. Tócalo, ¿qué pasa? Ya está frío. Está frío, no está tan grande. Dale. Es meteorito. Lleva una copa para que lo vean. ¡Ya la vida! ¿Sabes cuánto debe valer esto? Le han dicho de todo en las redes sociales, que parece una papa, que era algo de hormigas. Esto cayó del cielo. Nos estará visitando los amigos de la Universidad Internacional para hacerle una serie de análisis.
Había gente que se empezó a contactar para comprar la roca y otros pedían estudiarla.
Señores, ustedes no pueden creer lo que van a ver a continuación. Fui a buscar a mi perrito que estaba atrás en el patio, y cuando veo el lugar donde cayó esta roca, van a ver lo siguiente. Les voy a enseñar algo de otro mundo. Aquí en el lugar donde cayó el meteorito hace varios días, cuando yo apago la luz, miren cómo se ve. Es algo totalmente increíble. Es un material que brilla, un mineral, no sé qué es lo que está brillando ahí, es una locura, me da miedo ya. A muchos les gustó los experimentos que estoy haciendo con esta piedra que cayó del cielo. Supuestamente podría ser un meteorito. Yo grabé el día cuando cayó. Es toda metálica, parece aluminio. Antes era negra, pero ahora está de este color. Y a muchos les gustó el experimento que hice con las hojas. Cómo se comporta cuando uno le coloca algo cerca, algo orgánico, me lo comienza a destruir inmediatamente. Así que yo le voy a hacer ese experimento otra vez para que ustedes vean cómo se comporta esta piedra cuando uno le coloca algo orgánico. Lo podemos ver, lo que le decía. Ahora que lo he puesto a tomar sol, veo que le están haciendo una especie como de orquídea o planta parásita, pero crece muy rápido, pero es bajo el sol. Si alguien me pudiera decir qué es, qué está creciendo ahí en mi piedra. Ha crecido demasiado rápido. Te voy a enseñar dónde cayó. Ahora que estaba por aquí, van a ver algo totalmente raro. Él cayó aquí. ¿Están viendo? No entiendo qué será esto. Así cayó. Si algo me preocupa es que algún día se desprenda de la roca, pero por ahora no. Por ahora le mantengo su crecimiento paralizado, pues no lo dejo tomar mucha luz. Cuando toma luz solar, crece. Por eso que lo mantengo en la oscuridad. Esto no se alimenta, esto no respira, esto no toma agua. Solamente lo que recibe energía es como de la luz solar. Yo no duermo. Eso no respira, así que no se preocupen, que me dicen que ay, porque lo tienes tapado, eso no respira. Yo no le echo ni agua, no, yo no le doy alimento, nada. Eso más simplemente está creciendo ahí y cambia de forma. No puedo dormir, pero no me siento tampoco y que agotado. Lo que quiero es que se mueva bastante. Es que a veces cuando se mueve bastante. Y a veces se mueve, ni se mueve, pareciera muerto. Y yo creo que se me está. Hola amigos. Vamos viendo cómo avanza nuestro amigo. Ha crecido bastante con otra forma. He seguido su recomendación. Voy a usar guantes. Nadie conoce qué es esto. Esto es algo de otro planeta. Algún día va a desprenderse de la piedra, eso es lo que me preocupa. Si se desprende la piedra, ya quedaría totalmente solito. Ya individual, pues, como... Ya lo voy a quitar de aquí porque... Ve que se está moviendo como cada vez más. Y yo me parece que hasta puede estar creciendo ahorita mismo. Ya, ustedes no son los que están aquí. Ustedes no son los que están aquí. El meteorito ha cambiado de color y me di cuenta que destruye todo lo que es planta. No se puede acercar a una planta porque la mata. Miren ustedes.
A guy in Panama says an alien rock landed in his backyard and now it's actually growing. But is it real or just a crazy hoax? Either way, it's freaky and he seems genuinely scared. For his safety, let's see what happens next.
Todo se lo pienso mandar a mis amigos en el mundo. Ha crecido bastante. Y nomás de pensar que esto nació de un meteorito.
Your attention please, your attention please. Save the videos, save the videos. There are evidence. They'll probably all be deleted.
Su atención por favor. Guarden los videos, guarden los videos. Son nuestras pruebas, probablemente serán borradas todas.
Deine
I gotta do a quick update on the whole Venom thing. Ken Panama, if you're following him, I'm following him with the Venom rock, the alien symbiote. He's had enough. But then again, this guy was like cutting pieces off and mailing it to people in these bottles. This thing is spread. And if this came out of a meteorite, there's not just one, there's others. But I have this crazy theory that's come up. What about the mother flippin' Dorset crop circle that popped up in July? What about that? That looks just like a Venom logo. And this popped up overnight. Y'all remember this? No one could figure it out. People thought it was like a bomb or something like that. I thought it was a spider, could have been an octopus. What if this was a warning about these meteorites coming that have these little strange, I don't know. But I mean, look at, if you can follow Ken Panama, I think he's had enough. I don't know. This is getting so much attention. But my theory is, what if this crop circle in Dorset back in July was a warning that these things were coming? I don't know. Just a theory. Just a theory. I mean, it's just a theory. Just a theory. But I don't think that this is fake. And there's a lot of people viewing this. People are saying, oh, look at the ground, the hole that he made. It's like matches. But this Ken, Panama, has been cutting these pieces off and they're living. And then he's mailing them to people, I think. I mean, I'm not there to confirm all this stuff. I'm right here with everyone else just kind of watching this play out. But is this what an invasion looks like? It just starts off like Venom style? I mean, straight up, this dude is keeping it in a gun safe. And it's getting out. If he's faking this, there's a lot of effort. And a lot of people are getting hung up on the fact that they think that, oh, he faked the hole. Okay, great, you proved it. He faked the hole. It doesn't look like a spray-painted potato to me. And it's weird that he has all that equipment. But what if this really is kind of like a Venom invasion? I don't know. I'm not gonna say that we needed a Venom invasion, but the world's crazy enough, so why not? But where does it end? Like, how big are these things gonna get? Are they gonna just keep growing? Is this truly Venom? Probably not. I don't know. I don't know. What a time to be alive. I've always wanted to meet Venom, but I don't know.
Dear Ken Panama, this ain't for nobody but dude that found that meteorite, Ken Panama. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look, bro, you touched that shit, bro, with your bare hands, bro. You tripping, bro. You might be an alien next week, bro. You tripping.
He says the smell is getting unbearable as days pass. It smells almost like a burning smell. The creature has doubled in size in just one day of being inside the freezer.
Querían verlo. Ha crecido bastante.
He does not know what to do and cannot bear the smell any longer.
A muchos les gusta. A otros les aterra.
Like and follow for more updates.
This message goes out to Ken from Panama, and I'm going to say in Spanish so he understands. Mátalo. He found a rock, a meteorite, in Panama. Panama, okay? This guy is from Panama. And the rock looked like a little meteorite rock. Then it starts growing like a fungus, okay? You can watch his videos. I will, stitch him or whatever. Give him credit in the comments if I can. The rock is not a rock anymore. The rock looks like some alien versus predator type of thing. He's keeping it in a safe because if he puts it out in the light, in the sunlight, it grows. when I tell you guys, the rock was like this big, it hatched or something, and now it looks like Alien versus Predator. It looks like Alien. Like, it moves, it has hands, it's black. It looks like Venom. It's like, oh my God, you have to watch the videos. And this message is for Ken in Panama. Mátalo, burn it. We don't need to see it anymore. We saw enough evidence. Something's growing. It's not from here. It's not a fungus. People are saying it's a fungus. It's a mushroom. It's not. So burn it. Just put it out in your backyard and just burn it, please, with flames. Okay? If you guys want to see.
Okay guys, Ken Panama is live right now. If you've been keeping up with the meteor/alien thing that's been going on in Panama, he's live right now. He's about to burn it. Here's a clip of him getting the gasoline. He's about to pull out the freezer. But go check out his stream. He should be live right now. He says that it's getting too big and he needs to kill it. Probably drop an update video after this once he does it. We're going to find out if this is real or not.
What's that? Oh, a group of people that were testing new AI glasses went to a nearby zoo in San Diego, and what they saw completely freaked them out. Tell me more. Yeah, this group of researchers were testing out these AI glasses to just verify that they're working properly, that they can identify animals, give you information about them, things like that. This is where it gets a little bit eerie, because when they looked at these animals, such as they were looking at a tiger, it did not look like a tiger. It looked, what they said, like some sort of weird demonic creature. And then they asked the AI, what am I looking at? And it identified it as a scary demonic creature. Okay. The AI responded, this does not look like anything from Earth and looks like something from the spiritual realm, which you are now looking at. I love that. But the way that this creature was looking at them freaked them out, and it started to move slowly closer to them. So they left the zoo in a hurry. Oh, good.
Every disease known to man come through them. Come from a white man. Every disease that'll destroy a human's body, because they are not 100% humans. They carry the same diseases, cows and measles and shit. They are not 100% humans. So we get sick, nigga, coming in contact with them. Nigga, we was never supposed to live amongst them. Nigga, they live with animals because the climate that they come from, they gotta keep their pigs inside. Why you think they let their dogs lay in the bed and lick their mouths?
Tender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck. In the bed.
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
According to the CAD notes and the deputy reports, this thing jumped into the back of his pickup truck and began to actually beat on the top of the cab of his truck. You could actually hear something beating on the top of the truck. The caller stated that it was beating and scratching on the top of the cab of his truck. He actually stated that he was able to engage his bed light and was able to somewhat identify this object that was in the back of his truck. At some point, he was able to slam on his brakes, and the force of inertia actually threw this thing out over his hood and onto the highway, where this thing stood up in the roadway, made its way to the wood line, and disappeared in the woods.
Demons in the Bible go by they and them. They don't go by she and they don't go by he. They go by they and them. And there is a reason that during COVID, when everyone was locked away and everything was shut down and you couldn't see anything, there was a reason why suddenly the spirit of confusion was upon all of the youth. And suddenly everyone wanted to be described the same way that demons are described in the Bible. Sometimes when you look at someone and you think, I genuinely don't know if that's a man or a woman, I genuinely can't decide, you're not looking at a person, you're looking at a demon.
It's happening. People are throwing food into the Mediterranean. Yes, sealed bottles of rice, lentils, and baby formula floating towards Gaza. It's being called the Million Bottle Float to Gaza. Step 1, share this video. Step 2, get it to the people of Turkey, Egypt, Lebanon. Step 3, tell them to throw bottles of food into the sea. The current will carry them to Gaza. We don't have to rely on our governments anymore. It's in our hands now. Let's not let them down.
هاي قدرنا نحصل اليوم على المساعدات المصرية. هاي عدد كثير من الجنانة في البحر. وصل هذا الفيديو لأكبر عدد من المشاهدين. هاي في رسالة. هاي نفتح رسالة ما نجيبش في الرسالة. زي ما انتم شايفين المساعدات المصرية وصلت. جزاكم الله خير. سكر الفيديو.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Can you say Allahu Akbar to reach more plastic bottle filled with rice and others from Egypt to beach sea of Gaza? Allahu Akbar. Thank you, Egypt. Thank you. Today, alhamdulillah, to eat rice, alhamdulillah, today, inshallah. Thank you, Egypt.
Those bottles those Egyptian kids are throwing into the water are making it. They're making it there. Keep throwing those bottles, babies. Keep throwing those bottles. If that's the only way we can get there right now, that's the only way we can get.
Alright, check this out. For everybody that knows who 607 Unc is, here's the story and here's how I know him. Okay. He grew up in the neighborhood with me. Alright. 607 Unc grew up in the same ex-asylum building as Averb. We were selected because these people were stone lunatics, people of strange behavior. I'm not making this up. The building I grew up in was an ex-asylum. Check my files. My name on the left got 3 X's by it for don't test and try it. He's extra violent. Don't jeopardize it. I said that in my raps. Okay. So the name of the building that we grew up in is called the Castle. It's nicknamed the Carter. Okay. It's a project building full of crazy motherfuckers. 607 Unc was one of the crazy motherfuckers. All us when we were young, we all had special abilities. My special ability was I was everything and I could think my way into a goddamn anything. I knew how to take and control minds. So I would be like Professor X. 607 Unc always told us he had wings. I know y'all don't believe this, but he always told us he had golden wings. And we used to be like, you don't have any wings. And he was like, I do have wings. 607 Unc one day walked down to the corner store and he got hit by a bi-state bus, which is public transit, because he went out there and tried to Power Ranger his wings on, like activate, and nothing came out because we fucking knew that he didn't have that ability. I'm the nigga that can think. I'm thinking down the block like, hey, if you go try to display that power, because I'm telling y'all, look, Google Castle Park in St. Louis, apartments. That is the building where The Exorcist was created. Okay? The building I grew up in was an ex-asylum. Check my files. My name on the left got 3 X's by it for don't test and try it. He's extra violent. Don't jeopardize it. I say these things in my raps and you niggas act dumb. I just said that a couple days ago. All right. So 607 Unc went down in the street one day and he said, activate wings, and he got hit by a bi-state bus. I swear to God on my mama. Stop playing with me. He got hit by a bi-state bus. The bus knocked the shit out the boy. Swear to God on my mama. Stop playing with me. For real. He got hit. Boom. We never saw him again.
Is Castle Rock Apartments near St. Louis the most haunted housing project in America? If you look at the National Register of Historic Places, you'll see that this complex once was the St. Vincent's Insane Asylum, a notorious Civil War-era sanitarium. If you look at the Google reviews for this place, it's absolutely insane how many of them mention witchcraft going on within the projects. Old newspaper articles and other documents show that many self-unalivings took place in this asylum. It's also where high-ranking members of the Catholic Church went when they lost their minds, such as Bishop James Dugan. The grounds also feature a vast underground tunnel system. These underground tunnels contribute to the place being notoriously infested with cockroaches, rats, and other vermin. It is absolutely insane this place would be turned into low-income housing. What do y'all think about this?
Y'all remember this video? Nah, hold on, wait a minute now. Y'all know the border's been open for how many years? And how many people done got through those borders? But this is not the only thing. Y'all gotta think about it. A lot of sleeper cells got through too. Y'all remember when Ryan, on the Ryan show, when Sarah was on the Ryan show and she was speaking about the Al-Qaeda and how many of them that they train and they send them off to get through the U.S. and they just stay here for a living? Then y'all remember the lady that was in the Denver airport, and when she said something bigger is coming to the U.S., bigger than 9/11. Then y'all remember the protesting that's going on, the protests, the riots, all that's going on, right? Then the Israel and Iran situation with the back and forth missiles. That's a little recap. But y'all just let that sink in. Y'all just let that sink in. And TikTok, this is for entertainment purpose only. I'm only on here to bring awareness to my friends for educational purposes only. And besides, this is information for a new movie that's coming out at the end of July. Share, like, comment, and repost. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Ciao, ciao.
Clones are placed in neighborhoods. If I can make videos telling y'all that clones are placed on the NBA courts and the professional fields and shit, y'all don't think they do the same thing in the neighborhood that you grew up in? You just they have clones that they place in neighborhoods. Yes, this is true. And what they just do is just they're soulless beings, man. Like, you ever look at somebody and just tell they soulless? That would be a clone. They just purely operating off of destruction. They have no consciousness. No consciousness at all, bro. Like, you feel me, my nigga? That's exactly what a clone's gonna be. And they place these in the neighborhoods too, man. Like, you gotta wake up to the truth. Realize that they have the technology to do these things. You know, they've been doing this for years and years and years. You know. But it's just coming more awakened to the people. But yes, they be putting clones on the professional sports, these celebrities, they do it in the neighborhoods. They put the clones in the neighborhoods. Like, shit run deep. We gotta realize on a deeper level how they are operating in this matrix. This is a matrix that we live in. The world is just a stage. You know what I'm saying? It isn't just for no reason. It's the honest truth. The world is just a stage. You feel me? Like, it's just more deeper behind the scenes and shit that people consciousness can even fathom. Like, oh, that's really how shit is operated.
you know, people can't handle the truth. They think this is the real world. Like, this is the only world that exists. You feel me? Shit run deep, man. So like I was saying, the clones and shit they be placed in the neighborhoods. Like I said, they just making them in the lab, placing them out in the neighborhoods, have them grow up, try blending like regular people, and they just be operating off of destruction. Soulless beings, man. Those be the clones that are placed in the neighborhoods. Shit run deep, man. Shit run deep, y'all. I'm telling you, get deep like that, y'all.
They were eating the fucking settlers. Yes, they were eating the Native Americans. When Christopher Columbus landed in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, they were eating the fucking Native Americans. It is in their fucking journals. Even John Smith's journal contains that they used to barbecue, grill, fry, and boil the fucking natives. They would cut them up into chunks and fry them like they were fucking chicken, bro. This is the shit they don't tell you in school. This is the fucking shit they do not tell you in school. This is the unwhitewashed story of America. When I tell you everybody needs to grab this book, they put us in hot frying oil. They put us, Native American and black people, after lynchings, they would cut up the body. They would unalive us, do the lynching, and then cut up the body, keep it as souvenirs, and even consume it. And witnesses saw this shit happen, and some of them would throw up because of seeing this. And then they call us the fucking savages. Literally, they call the Native American people the savages and the black people the savages, even though they ate us on some Jeffrey fucking Dahmer shit, bro. Literally. They had recipe books that had people as the fucking meat. We were the meat. When I say grab this book, but only grab it if you're ready to actually understand the unwhitewashed version of America. Y'all can try to lie to yourselves and learn the bullshit in the schools, but this is going to unlearn everything you learned. If you still see the link there, that means it's still in stock. Grab it because it goes very fucking fast.
Get this. He went and took it back. He went and took it back. We all thought that we pretty much heard the last from Panama Jack, right? Tree Looking Sea Urchin, Wes Craven movie, Panama Alien guy. We thought it was pretty much over. No, the story continues. It continues unbelievably. When we last left off, took this thing and he put it in a park. He went to a park and he put it into a stream, a pond. We all thought that was it. Now he's gone. He's taken it back, drove there, retrieved it from the pond, took it home and put it into a fish tank. Are you fucking kidding? Keeping it in a fish tank. In his house, he's keeping it in a fish tank. Can't make this stuff up. Listen, he did an interview, right? And they asked him all kinds of questions, but the main one that people wanted to know, was he a filmmaker? Is he faking it? Denied all of that. Because he's not. We can see he's not. Anybody with a reasonable brain see that he's not faking it. And by the way, this thing has now grown these, it almost looks like metal appendages made out of some kind of meteorite stuff. Starting to look scary. It's starting to look like a Decepticon, like a Transformer from the movies. I'm like extrapolating. In a month, what is this thing gonna look like? He's now got this thing in his fish tank at home. I am scared for us as human beings. After watching this guy and the stupid fucking things this guy's done, I am scared for the human race. The novel, the epic, continues.
Now, Ken, why would you do this? I fucking told y'all he didn't leave it there. I knew he didn't leave it there. See, this is my problem. That makes me think that you've had it this whole time and you never left it there, right? Because everybody was saying that Ander was lying. Everybody was saying the guy with the big long stick was lying, saying they couldn't find him. They just didn't look hard enough. They didn't do all these things, blah, blah. Ken had him the whole time. Whether that was to hide from the people that keep coming to his house or what, doesn't matter. Don't lie to us. Like, why would you? Also, that fucking song! And the little swimmy video that looks like Venom is swimming and going in the water and it looks like hair. That's not real. Imagination created that. It's AI. I knew it was AI from the gate. How didn't y'all know that? Now, Ken reposted it and added it to his story, but that's not Venom, y'all. Talking about, oh, season 2, look at him split. Give it a fucking rest. Ken should have told us about that. He should have told us that he took it. He lied. So, why are you lying?
You guys need to go check out Ken Panama's newest video. He even says that he thinks he fucked up big time. So those little vials that he was sending out to people all around the world, he still had a couple of the aliens' tentacles in the vials. But he said that he was going back, cleaning out the facility where he had it stored, and it looked like some of them have broken out and gotten big. And here's the screenshot. This is no... Bro, someone in the comments said this is season 2, episode 1. And the things that he had on the side growing, he didn't think that they were going to grow at all because they were just coming out of whatever that thing was. But they are getting bigger. So not only did he throw away the big one in the water out in the jungle, now he has sent multiple vials to who knows who. And now he says that he lost one that was in the vial. Bro, we're getting season 2. We thought it was over, but Ken Panama is bringing more content to us. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know, chat, but what do you guys think? Go check out his latest video. Seriously, you can't make this up.
Yo, so allegedly Ken Panama got swatted, and I got the video. One thing I can say before I show y'all the video, what the fuck took y'all so long? We'll talk about it after this. Here's the video.
Ya lo agarraron.
I know allegedly, you can't really, who knows if this is really his crib, but what I can say, that does look like the safe that he was keeping K25 in. Now, if this is real, like I said, what took y'all so long, and that just confirms how real K25 really was, and Ken was actually telling the truth. But we need some more further evidence to go along with this, so